Hi, it's Romola, and today it's the 14th of February. So I wanted to come on and do a little video about love because it is Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day and love. Yes, it's become very, very commercialized. So I guess that's what it was created for. But actually, I want to talk to you about a more important love, and that is self-love, and that is self-care. It is looking after yourself and respecting yourself and your body. And there's a few different elements that I'm going to talk today about. Obviously, that we need to love ourselves, because if we don't love and respect ourselves, then other people are going to find it more difficult to do that, because it's almost as if we're putting a barrier, perhaps around the word worthiness. I'm not worthy for you because I'm not worthy for your love because I do this, or because I've done this, or this is my history, or this is my mental or emotional state. We are our harshest judges, and we judge ourselves on behalf of all those other people, or on behalf of all those other people that are in our lives, that might be in our lives, and that's a really difficult thing to do. So if we can make that shift away from judgment of ourselves into a space of self-love, self-care, nurturing and worthiness and forgiveness, which is one thing I'm going to talk about, then that can really make a massive difference to what we attract around us. Because as you know, anyone that works with energy or law of attraction will know that like attracts like. So if we don't respect ourselves, we're going to attract people who also don't respect ourselves. If we don't respect our boundaries, and again, people are also going to push our boundaries, because that's what we are sending out to the universe. So this is quite a big thing to suddenly start doing. So different things you can look at. One is the art of forgiveness, and this is an amazing, really powerful tool, and one that I've been using more and more recently. So you may have heard of Ho'oponopono, and I will share in a separate video about this. That's something that I've been working with. I've been working with it for about 3 or so months, I think 4 months maybe. And it's the use of a phrase: I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And those 4 phrases, any order you like, is the way to do it. And you're just repeating it, and you're not forgiving other people. This is all about you. This is about forgiving yourself. Perhaps maybe it's maybe because you did something and you didn't know better. Maybe what else is there? It's not about guilt. It's about just releasing the energy of being judged, and guilt and unhappiness, and just allowing yourself to accept and feel for forgiveness for yourself. Because there might have been things that you've done in the past that perhaps you're not proud of. Perhaps you didn't know better. Perhaps you wish you'd changed and done something different, but actually you can't go back. But what you can do is you can change how you feel about the situation now. And by using the art of forgiveness, the Ho'oponopono, you can release it. And that is what's really beautiful. So I would definitely have a look. I've been looking at Joe Vitale's work and done his Ho'oponopono course, which was really helpful. I'm sure if you go on YouTube, you will find videos, beautiful scenery, and the words going through. But all you basically need to know is it's those 4 phrases, and you just repeat them. But it's all about you, okay? It's not about anybody else. It's just about you. So if you're being triggered by something, then it's a mirror to something that's going on in you, and you just do the phrases, and you just keep repeating them and repeating them. So it's a really simple but really powerful tool to do. And the more you use it, the easier it becomes, because when I first started doing it, it was quite difficult to be saying this. Sorry, but it's a really useful way of clearing the energy, clearing yourself, and allowing yourself to move forward into a different space. So the forgiveness, you've got: I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. So, it's got the act of gratitude in it as well. You've got the self-love with I love you. You've got the forgiveness of yourself, and the apology, I'm sorry. And so it's those 4 little phrases are really, really powerful. So I would definitely recommend people just to do that. And you can look back, so you can just say it regardless, without thinking about certain situations, or you could go back and just think about people that have caused, you issues, and you want to just release it, and release it that way, because what you're doing is you're releasing the energy in yourself, so that's not being held, that negative is not being held in your energy system anymore. And that's what's really beautiful about it. So it's all about you, not about the other people that may have triggered you or caused things to happen. So back onto self-love. So there's lots of lovely things you can do. You can just, what do you like to do that is self-care for yourself? And that is what you need to look at. So maybe you like to have a bath. Maybe you like to have candles or bubble bath. Maybe you like to go for a massage or a Reiki treatment. Maybe you really love meditating and using essential oils. Maybe you like going for a coffee and having a slice of cake by yourself or with a friend, or going out for a glass of wine. Whatever it is, find one thing that you can have for yourself every week, and also find one thing that you can do every single day. And that might be, actually, every day I'm going to light a candle and I'm going to write in my journal, or I'm going to read an inspirational book, or I'm going to meditate, or I'm going to give myself some self-healing, or I'm going to sit with a crystal, and just do it for 5 minutes. That's all it's going to take, and that'll just help reset your energy systems, boost your self-care, come back to that self-worth, because you are worth that 5 minutes to yourself. No matter what's going on in the rest of the house, there is always 5 minutes when you can do something that is going to be good for your well-being, your health, and particularly your emotional and mental state. So find one thing that you can do every single day and do it without fail. Keep it really simple. It might be making a cup of tea and having a cup of tea. It might be, and you might want to, make a cup of tea and go back to bed for 5 minutes, 10 minutes while you drink it. It might be sitting and reading a lovely book, or doing some craft or embroidery, doing some painting, some colouring in, whatever. But find it and do at least 5 minutes. Ideally 20-30 minutes would be great, and do it every single day. Also find one thing that's slightly bigger that you can do every single week, that ideally involves getting out the house. And not as you don't have to go and be with other people, but find something that, maybe you're going to go for. Maybe one of the things actually is going for a walk. You might do that every day, but actually on a weekly basis, you might go and do a longer walk. It doesn't have to be about spending money on the coffee, the cake, the wine. It can just be going and getting some, fresh air and enjoying nature and the world around us. But do those, and those are going to start to support you as well. I would offer my website or my Facebook page as well, because I have got lots of meditations on here. If you search visualizations or meditations in the video section, you're going to come up with lots of different videos that you can simply play. And generally my meditations, they are under 10 minutes long, because I know as a busy mum, if I try and do anything longer, it doesn't always happen. I will put it off, but actually 10 minutes, I can find 10 minutes quite easily in a day. Even if I've parked up for the school run and I'm sat, I've got 10 minutes before I need to get to the gate, that is when I will do my meditation, because I know if I do it before the kids are around, I'm in a better space, but also I've got it done for the day. And the idea with these little things is that rather than going these peaks and troughs, and sometimes they're very vertical, aren't they? Then what we're doing is we're knocking the tops off them. We are bringing our space for calm, and we're able to be. Yes, we might have ups and downs, but they're not going to be stormy seas. They're going to be manageable, and we can manage them through things like our breathing techniques. So doing the 4, and I said 4-4-2, then the 4-2-4. Sorry, or the 7-11, things like that. So there's lots of things that we can do to support ourselves. For my emails, if you want to sign up for my emails, then each email there is a video that is usually a meditation or a link to a meditation on YouTube that you can go and listen to support yourself. So there are lots of free resources that I produce, as well as other people. So if you find somebody that resonates with you, then explore their YouTube channel, explore them on social media, because they're going to have lots of things out there that you can taste and try and just feel and experience. So this is my gift to you, if you like, for Valentine's Day. And it's all about you. It's all about you looking after yourself, you having that self-care for yourself, self-love for yourself, self-worth and self-forgiveness. And those things are really going to, in my opinion, lift you and help support you through your daily life. If you want to work with me, then please contact me, drop me an email. I do lots of different things, lots of different price points, whether it's calm or woo-woo, and the family calm as well. But there's lots of different things that we can do, and I can support you and your family with. This is Romola. You can find me on romola.co.uk and Facebook, and social media is Romola101, and I shall see you soon, and I wish you a beautiful Valentine's Day.